Hello, everybody. Looks like we were recording just fine today, so that's great. Give me 1 second when I switch over here to a different page, then I'll get the platform up. I am assuming for the majority of places watching this video, wherever you are in the world, it is sweltering hot. It's near 100 here in the city. It's really brutal hot. I hope you have some good air conditioner. I have two really great air conditioners in my house, so I'm pretty happy. The kids are out today. My sister's taking care of them, so that's wonderful. I have some quiet in the house, just me and the dog. Maybe he'll make an appearance soon. And tomorrow is actually our first day back in the office. I haven't been to the Wall Street office since the end of March. So I'm excited about it. I'm going to meet up with Mitch. Me and Mitch talk all the time, but this is going to be our first time back in the office together. So I'm looking forward to it. We can socially distance and do everything right. We also have a big enough office we can both be in there and be 6 feet from each other. So it's cool. I'm looking forward to it. Not looking forward to the train ride, but we'll see how it goes. What I wanted to do in today's video is answer some of your questions you guys sent me about yesterday's video about how I look at the market and you didn't understand this or that. And one of my quick answers is you're not really supposed to understand 100% like how to go do this from watching a 15-minute video. Right, from go do this strategy of what I'm doing. First off, I'm doing this for a long time. I didn't slow down so that way you guys could take trades or do analysis or all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to give you an overview of what I think the market is kind of signaling to us. Not necessarily are you going to learn from this 15-minute video, but if you take a look at the right here at our course that I put out, it's about it's a 5-session, 5-hour training. It's really good. At the end of that is done so that way at the end you will understand how to go do this yourself. It is step by step, slow and steady wins the race, and it'll take you from point A to point B to Z, everything you need. My goal with the videos here is just to give you some analysis on the market. So if you're more interested in actually learning how to take this information and go do this stuff on your own, definitely check out the course. And then I'm actually going to get into, with the course, you get some time in our chat room. In our chat room, we put out some pretty nice trades I showcased in the last video. I want you guys to see the video, the stuff we put out yesterday and into today, because it's pretty good. But first, let me answer some questions I got about the market overall. I was saying in the last video, this is like an area of resistance more than supply. So if it peaked its head above it, we got to close above it. More than likely, we're in a point where market's going to head higher. It's done that. Has it gone higher? Yeah. I mean, is it broken out to the previous high? Not yet. But it is earnings season week, and still waiting on a lot of big names, Apple, Tesla, tech companies, and so on. So once that happens, the market's going to decide what it's going to do. And I was saying if it breaks out to the upside, more than likely it's going to stall in this little area here where it's, price kind of went sideways and then just dropped like a rock. How much of this move will we get? I can't tell you just yet. I got to wait and see when it gets there. But this would be the next logical point where my price could reverse. On the downside, where can we get a reversal to start buying? This chart is not telling me a whole lot of where I want to buy the broad market. So just act with caution. This sideways action, indecisiveness, I usually find difficult trading environments, but that being said, market is still headed higher. I mean, these 2 days of green candles are the market's not closed just yet, but pretty constructive long setups. But that being said, I had a couple of shorts too. So that's the end of that. I do want to look. I put up the Dow the Dow chart, just to profile the Dow 30, and that's kind of stuck in that little area on the Dow. It slowed it down. The equivalent of what I was saying is like a resistance level in the ES. So it kind of came in here and it slowed it down, backed off, back in there now. I'm going to assume the ES will drag this through it, but we'll wait and see on that. And then in the Dow, we're not too far from the equivalent of that previous high right there. So just a little bit more to go, and we'll see if we get a bad earnings announcement or something comes out that might something with the virus or so on might pull things down a little bit. I think it could actually be a pretty broad sell off. But wait and see. That was a really nice trade right there. I didn't see that one. Okay. But for the meantime, let me get into some of the trades we had or I had today, and then we're in the Slack room. Let's see, what do we got? I'm not going to look at Apple in this video because I was indecisive in the last one. I believe okay, so here we go. We had LNG and UNG, but the one I took was the LNG one. Right off the open, ding. Let me just go to the one deal I want to make with you guys as you watch my videos. I don't intend on sending or showing you any trades without a before picture, like what it'll look like before a touch where we said it's going to go. So just be aware of that. Like I took a trade this morning on some stock from my watch list, and I'm not showing you that trade because I don't have the before picture. I just worried about taking the trade. So let's go LNG from the community room. And okay, so this is LNG yesterday. Mitch put up his entry point 47.98. When it touches at 47.98, we're going to look for price to reverse. So here it is yesterday, and then I'm going to bring it up right here. 48.02. What was Mitch's entry? 47.98. No, it's interesting. I had a little bit more aggressive. That's fine. That nickel saved me. Look at that. Ding. And then a rocket ship up. That's pretty awesome. The next one that Mitch had in there was, take this down. Myrna's not an entry at SYY. Actually, I think it's in here. SYY. There it is. Okay, so let me bring it up. SYY. See, it's kind of hanging in there to get in here. And then we're going to look for it to go up. This is the before picture, just so we're clear. Now let me scroll down. This is what it looked like before. It hung out in there. And bing, this neither of us got it. I mean, I don't know about Mitch, actually. He might have actually got a 6-to-1 trade. I did not get a 6-to-1 trade off this, which is awesome. 6-to-1 is just talking about the risk reward, risk 1 to make 6, which is very nice. So then he had Pinterest. Where's that? There we go. So you'll see on Pinterest there that like moved down right from here. This is the before picture. And then there it is right before entry. And then it made entry right on the open this morning. Bing. Kind of, it dug into it in the open. That's never fun. But you'll see it kind of came down. That little Fibonacci thing I have there is really just for measuring risk reward, not for actually using the 38.2 fib, all that kind of stuff. So you see, notice how it came in here, came down. I'll widen this out. That's another complaint. Someone said they couldn't read the chart that good. Okay, so from here, price drop. That's what it looked like beforehand. Came in here and then sold off. And you got out anywhere in these areas are kind of good. You can still be in this trade technically. Why hold something overnight if you don't have to? I really don't recommend it. In some cases you have to, but when you don't have to, just it's okay. So it stayed in here from 26.30. You could have shorted down to just under 25.40. So not a bad payday for just something that you had to hold for 2 or 3 hours. That works for me. Let's see what else was in here, and I will show you one of our pending trades for tomorrow if there's some stuff. Myrna is still not there yet. Let's see. Okay, so there's FE, ready entry. Thing, and he puts a little direction usually on here. Confirmation entry, you'll learn that in the course. Reduce stop cushion because it's already sitting at 2-to-1, and there's a little bit of time left in the day. 3/4 off to break even. Okay. I'll explain that in another video. That's just where you scale out a piece of your position. You have 5,000 shares, or 100 shares even. 50 shares out at 2 to 1, stop at break even. The last of the shares you let run to. This is a lot of profit potential in it. It's just, it's just all about proceeding with caution. Stopped out. Okay. Stopped out with the put that back. Do that again. Stopped out on the break-even remaining quarter, and he's flat. So you make money on 75 shares or 750 shares, doesn't make a difference. That last quarter, you just don't make any money. That's fine. I'll take that trade all day long. And I don't think there's anything pending here. GKS. Ooh, this has got all the option stuff on it too. Sorry, guys. See if I can figure this out. GKS. Oh, let's take sporting goods. He was looking at a 2-hour chart. Just clean this up. Bear with me, I'm going to loosen this up a little bit. And then we can call it a day. All right. So if you trade options, we also do put out the options information on here too. Whether you're going to buy a call or buy a put or sell options. So Mitch put the option stuff on there too. I didn't want to spend too much time talking about that because I just wanted to focus on one thing. You guys have some questions about how to use this in conjunction with options. It's always a conversation I like having. All right, so there's the little cluster. So far, so good. This is a trade more you're going to have to hold into tomorrow. This is perfect for an options trade because it's got so much less risk than if you just shorted the stock. So price came in here. It's coming out now, but it's obviously just not going like gangbusters strong. Like we want to see a nice sell-off. This had a gap up. Hopefully it'll at least try and close some of that gap by tomorrow, but this is one you're gonna have to hold into tomorrow and see how it works out. Nice trade, fully, keep me accountable if this goes up, but hopefully we're gonna see this down at like the $42 area, and this is gonna turn into a nice trade. I am not in this, just to full disclosure. I was probably too busy this morning to take this one, and then I did have already a fairly nice morning, so I took the kids out for a little bit and then dropped them off with my sister. So all in all, pretty good. But this chat room that I showed you is what is also mentioned in the if you look at the page to sign up for our course. One of the bonuses you get for joining now, this expires July 31st, is access to our trading community. That chat room that I just showed you is our trading community, and it does help reinforcing everything you learned from the course, but it does also offer the setups that we take. They're fully detailed and all that good stuff. Mitch will put lessons in all the time. It's an easy to follow process once you learn it, but having the chat room is, pretty, it's something I wish I had when I learned. So that's why Mitch and I always we added it to this course. So that way it makes it your journey from being a student into actually make money at this, more of a straight line than, down and up. So, if you decide to join us, I'm looking forward to having you. You'll get 30 days access to this chat room right here. And I hope you guys join and see it in there. I love your feedback. Just reply to your email if you have any questions. The email I send you with the video, just go ahead and reply with any questions. I look forward to answering anything you have. And I appreciate your comments on the last one. I hope you guys, like I said, you guys seem to take it very seriously and enjoy it. I'm glad. Don't forget to take what I said to heart, and you're not supposed to just understand this blindly just from me talking about it a little. You have to go through like the step-by-step training that I do in the video, or mention I do in the video, and then you'll get this pretty quickly. It doesn't take very long to get back to it. And there were a little bit more specific questions about the course that people had about, is it on demand? Is it lifetime? It's lifetime access to the course itself. Yeah, and the goal is really to transform everything you're doing from what you're doing now or not doing, and get you making money. I am going to do a more complete FAQ for the course, and I'll have that for you tomorrow. So, watch this video. I hope you guys learned a few things and got to see some cool trading stuff. And I hope you decide to join us while you can. Still a little bit of time left to join up, but the sooner you join up, the sooner you get to making money. And I look forward to having you with us, guys. Let me get there we go. So I can shut the video off. Stay cool out there. Stay well hydrated. And be safe out there. And I'll probably write you or record another video from the office tomorrow and show you around our Wall Street office. It's pretty cool. Obviously, I don't have a mask on, but we'll see how it turns out. Have a great day. Safe trading, guys. Bye.